Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Implied fair value gap. Look at the consequent encroachment of that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. After taking out the sell side. I prefer to see this lower half of this fair value gap stay open. Preferably, I want to see this entire fair value gap stay open. Treat that as a breakaway gap. So we're going to look for a fair value gap or a volume imbalance or order block or a breaker, whatever we could find to get engaged. Looking to enter inside that small fair value gap right there, which is laying right on top of that new day opening gap. All right, there's my fill. Now, if we can blast through this high, I'll move my stop to break even because it will be below this down close candle. Again, I don't look at inversion fair value gaps much, but left side of the curve, sell side of the curve, we do have this SIBI here, drawing that through because it's laying on top of that new day opening gap. I like that. S&P looking bullish. Dow, where's the Dow? Looking good as well. I like how the Dow's looking. The Dow really has been the leader all week, surprisingly. So if we take a quick look at that. All right, here's the Dow. And then my drawn liquidity for Dow is up here. S&P. And then dollar getting heavy after taking out its buy side. So that's what I like to see. And then if you remember, I said I want to see dollar get below that weekly inversion fair value gap level that we have on our chart. What is the daily implied BISI high and low? We could talk about it after this trade. Again, waiting for this high to get taken out before I take off my risk. All right. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. So I want to see us, we have two new day opening gaps here. This higher one up here, this lower one that I use as a basis for my entry. Now, if we cross midpoint between these two new day opening gaps, it's very likely that this upper one is going to get tagged here. So that's why my take profit is there. 957 is a breakaway gap. 957. Yes. I mentioned earlier I wanted to see this stay open. I prefer not to see this traded too, which is why my stop loss, if you remember, my stop loss was actually placed inside of this fair value gap. I didn't want to see us trade back into that. I want to see this fair value gap here be used as inversion, meaning I want to see us get above it, treat it as support, and have that send us into our higher new day opening gap. So preferably, I want to see this entire fair value gap stay open. I'm also treating this as a breakaway gap. Why is that? We consolidated, going sideways, and we get this explosive move up, treating it as a breakaway gap. I want to see this entire thing stay open, but if we do trade down into it, I only want to see us work that upper half. Just paid myself on my personal account, took a partial. I can't take partials with top steps, so it is what it is. If we were priced in this entire fair value gap, I don't want to see that, so my stop loss is right underneath that. So we do have this small fair value gap here. This right here is what I want to see and price higher. It's always the upper fair value gap, the one resting just above a breakaway gap. These are the fair value gaps that I like to see offer support, because we don't want to see this one traded too. We don't want to see that traded too. So this one right here, I want to see that take us higher. All right, stop with a little bit in profit. No biggie. I think that was like 10 handles, something like that. Close to 10 handles. I'll take it. Won't be trading the PM session, but we are having that group discussion in about an hour, okay? 11:30 New York time, which is like pretty much like 50 minutes from now, okay? So enjoy y'all's weekend, man. If you can't make it, it's been fun. It's been a great week. A little bit of a difficult week, but finishing in the green with a little bit of profit, can't complain. We'll see what we get next week. But love y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get prepared for this group discussion. Hopefully to see y'all there. If not, I will see you guys in the market on Monday. All right? Peace.